Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some MJ related news to talk about. From our first look at the brand new Bratz collaboration with Jean-Paul Gaultier, information on a brand new upcoming Bratz live action movie, new Yummiland mini dolls, L Surprise OMG dolls, and more, so stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with the Yummiland news, as we had our first look at the brand new collaboration of the Yummiland licensed mini dolls. There are 6 in total, and 2 of these we have better stock photos already, Jolly Rancher and the bubblegum one. And wow, I mean, you know, when we first heard that they're gonna do a whole licensed series of, you know, little mini dolls inspired by certain candy brands, that sounded cool, but like actually seeing the themes and designs, wow, they are really strong. I'm impressed. So I think like the Jolly Rancher one is so adorable with like the watermelon theme, but still like unique enough. And then the one with the blue theme for like the bubblegum, like also all of the tops of the lip glosses are unique in unique shapes because they're also themed after the candy. So I'm very impressed. Next, we actually have real-life images of the brand new upcoming Sour Sweeties Yummiland dolls thanks to Dripped in Plastic. I'm not sure which store they found them in, but I think it was Kmart. I'm not sure, but they live in Australia, so maybe that's why they got them early. But nonetheless, I think these are supposed to be hitting stores sometime July officially in the US, and hopefully as well in Europe because I need to get them. So these Sour Sweeties, there's 6 in total, and they're kind of giving Shadow High vibes, like definitely like the edgier versions of the normal characters. You know, the eyebrows are more pointed, they have more detail, and then even the eyelashes are a different shape. You know, they're sharper, and they have like the wing look, and they're not rounded like the normal eyelashes for Yummiland characters usually. So definitely very interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do like lore wise, like story wise, with these characters in the animated series, and how they're gonna explain why they are like, you know, edgy or whatever. I wonder, you know, maybe they're just gonna say like, oh yeah, they're the sour candy ones, so that's why they're, you know, the darker goth looking ones because they're sour. I don't know, but I think it's interesting that also all of them have like some black on them. Design wise, they have black in their color theme somewhere, except for, you know, the one with the birthday cake motif. She doesn't have any black on her, so that's interesting. But nonetheless, I think they're all really fun designs, and I definitely need to get them. Moving on to LL Surprise news, we have our first look here at the brand new LL Surprise OMG budget line, or basically these are kind of like reproductions of previous doll releases from different series, but just in a more dumbed down and simpler version. So essentially, you know, we have Kitty K here, Bubblegum DJ, is that her name? We have Candylicious, once again, because Candylicious seems to be a continuously popular character. And then we also have Miss Royale. So yes, 4 dolls in total, and again, they are pretty accurate to the original releases of these characters. Like the outfits look pretty much the same, but they all include one purse, which I think in some cases, like for Kitty K and for Miss Royale, they initially, you know, originally they did not come with purses. So these purses are like new additions to the characters, I guess. Technically, the hair is shorter on all of them, which of course, because less hair, less cost for money. And I think, but otherwise, like they do have like wrist joints, and they have movements everywhere. The makeup seems to be the same. So I do think they look pretty decent quality. So they are basically budget dolls, but they're basically also just simpler reproductions of the original releases. But you know, what do you think of these? Are you getting any of them, or do you have the originals still? Next up, we have our first look here at the new LL Surprise OMG I Spy doll. This is the Spy doll out of the 4 new ones coming out soon, and the prototype version of this doll looked a little bit different. She had like shorts on, and the outfit pieces were just, I don't know, more interesting. And now this final version one, I don't like her outfit pieces. I don't know why. They just kind of look baggy and like they don't fit her well. Yeah, so I don't know, let's hope that she looks better in person, and that you know, her transformation with the pieces can be, you know, versatile enough where she can still look really cute. Because I like the makeup, you know, I think, you know, most of her pieces are reused, so not new shoe molds or new sunglasses, like those are reused. But, you know, I think like the shiny silver looks fun, the red hair looks fun, the side shave looks fun. But yeah, I have to admit, like recently I haven't, like at least for this one, I'm not really like, ooh, I'm not gagged. But the other ones, like the fairy one, the rock star one, like you know, those two are really cute. So let's see. I am open. I'm holding out hope that they will look better in person. Moving on to a little surprise Tots collaborations coming up. We have the Care Bears collaboration. You can see here there's 2 stock photos already for 2 different characters. I'm not sure how many we're getting in total, but basically they have like a little helmet that goes over their heads and it looks really cute. And then we actually have finally some real life images of the new Powerpuff Girls Tots mini dolls. I guess there's only 3 in total of, you know, Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles, and they have specialized new like head sculpts, I believe, and it's kind of weird because they still have like the mouth of the original LOL Tot, but then the eyes are like the Powerpuff style, and then they also have like the heads are not completely round, they're more like oval almost, because I honestly I don't know why they should have made the heads like round, like for accuracy, right? So I don't know, there's a couple of design flaws here, but overall they're really cute. Like I think they, like, especially because it's really just these 3 characters as Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. I think they really do look adorable together and with their little stands. So definitely, and also like the little capsules being unique, that's really cute. Like definitely, I think these are really good collectibles. Moving on to Bratz news, small update here as the new Scorching dolls seem to be finally landing online for Target, which is great news. You know, still no Amazon listings, but I have seen that they're supposed to be coming on Amazon around July, so they're coming soon. And also like for international fans, they should become available soon, so that's great news. I'm really just waiting because I'm not gonna pay scalper prices for them on eBay. Like there's listings for them like $100, and I'm like, okay. Also, speaking of the price has gone from $15 to $19, which, yeah, you know, 15 to $20 basically because of everything going on, unfortunately. So yes, they are a bit more expensive and people are definitely not happy about it. Now, this was an interesting quote leak because we had this blurry first look, almost like prototype image of some Bratz basic dolls from the first wave reproduction in what seems to be random clothing from the Mean Girls collaboration. Now, apparently this was found on the Walmart Mexico app, but apparently this is fake. This is not real. Cleo's Nile stated that it's fake. So, I mean, I'm not sure where they have their sources from, but I guess if they're saying it's fake, then it's probably fake. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised because it's kind of random to re-release the original Wave 1, you know, like releases here in these Mean Girls budget outfits. Like it just, like why? That doesn't really make sense. Plus, because we are getting actually like a second wave of Mean Girls this fall, Spring Fling, that is happening. So why would they have that and then this happen? I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? So I guess it's fake. I don't know, but it's just, yeah, weird. Like where did this come from? Like it's so bizarre and random, you know. Moving on, we have a first look here at the Play Sports partial reproductions prototypes dolls here for Yasmin, Jade, and Yasmin. Yasmin, Chloe, and Jade. The packaging, it does look different, as we can see here. The name tag is different on the packaging on the prototype versions here. On the final ones, they do have like an actual like cardboard thing going across the top. So it has their names, so it's different, but the dolls seem to look the same, and I have to say they do look really cute out of the box with their accessories, and the colors pop really nicely. I think especially for these characters, because they have like pastel colors as their color themes, that is really sweet. So definitely, I think these are going to be so cute to get, but you know, because of the pricing stuff, they're probably going to be $20 as well. We have some more early prototype pictures here, this time of the Fashion Pixies shared by Glam Magic Flora on Twitter, and we can see that they're were a couple of changes made from the first prototype versions. Like Chloe's little ribbons on her jeans were differently placed. We can see that, you know, she also had a different, like she had a little bit of a spike going on at the top of her ponytail. And then Lena apparently had a necklace. It's no longer there. Sasha had a little, you know, like trail, like tendrils coming down from her pants on the front. It's no longer there. I don't know why. That looks really cute. Jade, I guess she was supposed to have like leg warmers or something. They're no longer there. I think that would have really helped to bring to kind of like bring it all together. Some cute little leg warmers, right? And then what else? Honestly, I'm not sure. They like Chloe, like Yasmin looks pretty much the same, but like basically there are a couple of changes between the prototype versions here and the final versions. I think, oh yeah, Jade is missing like her little like flower on accessory on the ponytail. So yeah, I think overall they still look good. Obviously, like the changes are not major, but still I think like the leg warmers for Jade, the little ribbon detail or like little tendril fabric piece flowing down from, you know, Sasha's pants, that would have been really a nice touch. You know, like stuff like that, and Lena's necklace and Jade's hair accessory, you know, like Chloe's ribbons, like, you know, it just feels like, you know, like we could have gotten more, I guess, right? We also have this kind of a similar before and after look shared by Sydney Blanco Barbies, who actually did the models for the animated music video for Bratz Think About It, right? They shared the models here on their Instagram page, and you can see that some of these designs, like for Sasha, she was also supposed to have a little like fabric you know, piece hanging down, and it's missing on the final doll. So again, stuff like that is also different here in the animated music video. But also we have a fun little look here at Berdine wearing the Barbie the movie outfits, which is like, I cannot unsee that. That is that's iconic. Mother of Pink, obviously. So I honestly would love to get like an actual doll of her one day. Like they need to make it happen. Like seriously. Now here we have another possible first look at some budget doll releases for Jade and Chloe wearing the actual outfits from Tiana and Dana from the Corey Production Series 3. I mean, these seem to look legit. I mean, they're in the packaging and everything, but it's a little bit random once again for them to re-release budget dolls of these characters in other characters' outfits. Like, doesn't make sense, but okay. They're cute. Then shared by basketball Jade, here we have a first IRL look at the new Sasha styling doll face up. And wow, her face screening is really gorgeous. Love the green eyes, her lipstick color, the little shimmer effect, and also the highlights of brown, gold brown in her hair. She looks really stunning, obviously. Okay, this is the big story. Yes, a Bratz live action movie has been announced. It is in the works at Amazon MGM Studios and will be produced by MJ Entertainment and Pictures Start as well. Yeah, basically it's happening. Okay. And then on top of that, Bratz live action movie. Okay. On top of that, also we have information that Kim Kardashian will be involved in this movie. I believe like she's supposed to be also producing the movie, but then also she's perhaps gonna be starring in the movie as the villain character. So right away, I'm thinking like, okay, is she gonna be the new Berdine? You know, like, is she gonna be Berdine or Berdine's sister, or, you know, like steps? I don't know. Like, how are they gonna make her the villain and not address Berdine? Berdine has always been the villain, antagonist in the Bratz lore. You know, I mean, in the last live action Bratz movie, Berdine was not, you know, she was not available. She wasn't there, you know. But I think for this time around, they want to make it more campy, seeing as how the Barbie the movie was so well received, you know, and that was really campy. So maybe because of that, maybe they're gonna go more of a campy direction here for this movie, and so maybe they would include Berdine as perhaps a kind of like commentary on Barbie, like to throw shade. I can see that happening. So yeah, I'm open to Kim Kardashian being like the villain. I think she would have fun in the role. Also because she does have a history of dressing up as Bratz characters. You know, she does like the brand apparently. And let's not forget that, you know, Kylie Jenner also had her very own collaboration doll line from a few years ago, right? So the entire Kardashian Jenner family they already have, you know, a rapport, a relationship with MJ Entertainment, and with Bratz as a brand. So to me, this is not shocking. You know, I feel like it is possible. It is very realistic. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm just seeing a lot of people now fan cast like the characters, like Sabrina Carpenter, Zendaya, you know, Billie Eilish, or Charlie XCX, like all these like celebrities. Like I don't think they're gonna be in the movie. I think maybe they would have like a couple of, you know, guest appearances or like celebrity cameos, but I don't think like they're gonna cast like all these big name actors or singers in these roles. But yeah, story-wise, I'm not sure like what's gonna go on here. Like, is it gonna be fantasy? Is it gonna be like pixies, genies? Is it gonna be, you know, based in reality, you know, rooted in reality? Like, is it just high school, you know, like, or is it like an adventure? Or, you know, is it going to be like the Barbie movie where the Bratz girls have to go into the real world and figure out why people don't like Bratz or toys anymore? I don't know. I mean, I can see that happening. Like they're really gonna try to replicate the Barbie the movie magic. So, but either way, now with this news and the Monster High live action movie happening as well at Universal, these are two brand new movies based on doll brands that I'm gonna be covering for sure. This is a very exciting time to be alive. So what do you think of this Bratz live action movie? Okay, and lastly, yes, the brand new upcoming designer collaboration has been revealed, and it's with Jean Paul Gaultier. It's a brand new Sasha doll. Releasing on July 2nd, there's going to be two versions sold on the Bratz and Jean Paul Gaultier official websites. The two versions are basically only different in that the special variant, the packaging is like metallic, and it's going to be numbered 1 of 100. That one's going to cost $250 and the normal version will be costing around $150. Basically $100 of a difference if you want to get the numbered version and the shiny packaging. The doll stays the exact same. Again, releasing on July 2nd only on Bratz.com and Jean Paul Gaultier, those websites. But even with the normal version, it's still like limited quantities, limited availability. So I'm pretty sure that just like with the Gentle Monster collaboration, these two dolls, you know, the special version and the not special version, they will still sell out, like for sure, like in minutes. Scalpers will get their hands on them, and then they will charge like 300 plus on eBay for the normal version and like 600 for the special version, which is insane. But unfortunately, this is how it goes nowadays. So the Gentle Monster doll obviously was kind of a whirlwind. I liked her design, you know, the packaging was really nice and neat, but 400 plus bucks because you also get like one pair of sunglasses is kind of insane. I mean, I get it, you know, it's the luxury brand, etc., you know, but still. And then with this new one, at least there's no sunglasses, at least there's no, like, you have to be forced to buy a clothing piece or accessory. You can't just buy the doll herself, which is great, but at the same time, it's still pricey, very pricey. I make the comparison between this new collaboration and Moa Lola, GCDS, Cold Gaia, etc. All those, like Jimmy Paul, all those collaborations that we had in the past that were much more widely available, you know, and they were marked, like the price points for those were always around like $60, you know, and that was already a lot, right? But at least it was more attainable, and because they were more available, you could still like save up and plan to get them eventually. You know, you didn't have to rush out and have anxiety. But here, because of the limited availability and because of the price point, it's like a two-punch thing. You know, it's like, oh no, it's like, it's double bad because it makes it even harder, right? So I think it's interesting how Bratz collaborations with designer brands or celebrity, you know, like they really shifted, you know? It's like the kind of collaboration really like it really just brought MJ down. Like, it really scared them. It scared the crap out of them. And now they're just never gonna do it again, where they have like a full-on wide release of these collaboration dolls, because they're scared of it not selling enough and then they're gonna lose money. So I think, unfortunately, because of that, yeah, like from now on, we're always gonna have this thing of like limited availability and a higher price point, because then it really only includes people who really want to go out of their way to buy these dolls, which definitely sucks, because like I do think this doll is gorgeous. Sasha looks stunning. I love the references here to Jean Paul Gaultier. Obviously the mannequin, the perfume bottle, the stand is unique, you know, like the shoes are new mold, the two outfits are references to the, you know, Jean Paul Gaultier's history. So I love that. The quality of the outfits looks nice, like the pink velvety looking one, wow, with the bra, like cone, like the cones, wow, looks amazing. Like I love the belt as well, like it looks like real chain. So I love this look and I would get her, but 150 plus, because obviously shipping and, you know, international prices change. It's just a lot. I don't know, it's like so yeah, unfortunately, like if I had more money and if, you know, but like if things were different, yeah, sure, I would get her. But like, I don't know. It's just, it's too much to ask for the fan base of Bratz, which are largely not rich or designer customers, or, you know, like luxury brand enthusiasts. You know, like the normal average Bratz consumer or fan, they're not gonna have this high income to spend on these collaborations, you know, like they're mostly just normal people like you and I, right, who just love the dolls because they're so unique and fun and of the time. But because now they're really going into a different direction, it really does limit the consumer base, and it really feels like they are shifting for sure. But what do you think? Are you getting her or not? And that was all of the MJ news we had for today. But what do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below, only if you're able to. Of course, there are a couple of perks that might interest you, and of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.